So Brandon, come in, have a seat. Yes, sir. Standing tall as always, doing well?
Yeah, I'm good. How about you?
Doing well. How about that win last night? Beat the Page Pirates last night.
Yeah, it was huge. We needed that game back. Yeah.
Went down to Southeast. So it was a little bit different playing. I guess you're playing the conference room on somebody else's court like that, too.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of lost that home court advantage I thought we would have had going into the conference tournament, but we have a great fan base, and they came with us, and they were there, too.
It was a good crowd there last night. I think both sides really into that game last night.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised me. The semifinal game had good attendance and had fans, and even the Page fans. I give the Page fans credit. They stuck with Page even to the very end of that game.
Yeah, they did. I mean, I got to congratulate them for that, too. Yeah.
What about, you look at this situation, who do you want to play tomorrow night? You got Page out of the way. Now you got Grimsley playing Smith tonight. Do you have your favorite between those two you'd rather play?
I really believe that we can beat both, but if I had to choose, I would say Grimsley again. You know, we already beat them 3 times, and I think 4 times would be even better. So.
Interesting matchup. You played Smith again because you split with the Smith Golden Eagles, right?
Yeah, but that was they were at home. They weren't really missing, and we were off that game defensively. So I want to beat them too.
Interesting too, because last time you played Grimsley at their place, one of the more crazy games you'll ever see, because that was like a 7-1 game in the first quarter, 19-10 at halftime. But you did join us after the game post-game interview. Looking back to that game, that was a crazy game that night.
Yeah, it was, but that just shows everybody, the type of defense that we play as a team, and when we're firing on all cylinders on defense, it's hard to beat us. They can stay in the game with us.
Hand off to Hunter Ridge. There's your meal ticket tonight, Hunter. Thank you. Good to have you on board. Brandon Lambert with us. Brandon, take us back to the start. Where did all this basketball start for you, and how did you get where you are today?
Well, I started playing back when I was 3 and 4, I believe. And I played for like maybe a year, then I stopped and did some other things, and I came back to when I was
Gave it up for a year.
Yeah, well, that's about 3 or 4 years actually.
Wow.
I came back to it when I was about 8 years old, and then I played AAU. Then eventually I ended up at Vandalia.
I remember you at Vandalia, yeah.
Yeah, and then I couldn't play my first year. I was in 5th grade, and 6th grade through my 8th grade years, I played middle school, 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. I played high school basketball.
Did you play with Noah back then, Noah Dunn?
Yes, my last year I got to play with him, actually.
He was a big kid, too.
Yes, he is. I played with his brother more than him, actually.
What was his brother's name? Remember his brother's name?
Kendall.
Kendall,
yeah. They were 2 great guys.
They were a golfer, too, I guess.
Yeah, they had a pretty good stroke on them.
Yeah. Do you play any golf yourself?
No, I'll watch them. My dad plays golf. I'll watch them.
So you might want to start the Dudley golf team, be a one-man golfer at the state tournament on your own. Brandon Lambert with us, Lamberth here tonight, and then out of Vandalia, went to the Northeast for a little while.
Yes, it was interesting there, too. I mean, my freshman year, we were really successful. We won that conference there with Todd Withers. We had him, Anthony Ellis. We had a Kobe. We had a really good, strong team that year. Then playoffs.
Was Jeremy Harris there all that year? Was that
summer workouts? He was, and then
he went to Page.
Yeah, I didn't know because I didn't go to the school.
Right.
And then I get to practice the first day. He's not there. He's at Page now.
Gotcha. And then you made the move to Dudley. That's turned out to be a good move for you.
Yeah, I've loved it. It's been great. Yeah.
What's it been like, kind of getting involved and getting to know these Dudley players? When we first saw you at the Hayco, we didn't know you that well then or that yet, but I mean, you did well from the very beginning.
Yes, I mean, it's just basketball. Everywhere you go, it's the same game. So, Northeast, Dudley, Vandalia, it's still basketball. I mean, I like meeting new people, and then I grew up with more people from Dudley and Northeast actually playing with Coach Seagraves on the AAU circuit.
So you were Coach Seagraves on the AAU back in the day?
Yes, and when we played the Greensboro Warriors, Haywood Elite, I played with them. Yeah.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. How about your best game so far this year?
I like to say last night it was. I mean, free throws were a little bit shaky, but I feel like I did a great job offensively and defensively, and but it was just a great team game too, more than just.
You always
me.
tend to do good on your free throws. I've noticed that.
Yes, I mean that's been a very critical part of my game always. A lot of the big games are decided who can shoot better free throws and who can defend, and that's really what it takes.
How many points did you have last night? 20?
Yes, sir.
That's what I was thinking. 20 points last night. What's it going to take to make Dudley better? Because you got to get better to do better down the stretch.
Mm-hmm. I think just keep on buying into each other, really. Our defense is starting to pick up now, and the great thing about our team is everybody is good at doing certain things, and we like to see each other excel at those things. So Coach tells us to get each other the ball in our sweet spots, and that's different for everybody. And then defensively, we play together, we talk, we box out, get rebounds, and I think we can go far in the playoffs if we do that.
You see yourself being more of a power player or more of a finesse type player?
I see myself being a power player. I can do finesse things, but I mean, the real basketball come, who can outthink people, that's really where it is.
You got to think quickly too. You watch Breon bring that ball down the court. He's looking before he makes that play. He has an idea where he's going to go with it. Sometimes you got 2 or 3 places you might be able to go with that ball. But like you say, you got to be looking ahead. Got to be thinking ahead all the time.
Yeah, especially with a great point guard like Breon and like Tony coming off the bench. They're really high basketball IQ, great passers, and even Hendon, he makes exceptional passes. And I always got to be on my toes, thinking where the ball can come from.
He is a player too. Somebody got to be thinking, I got to make an individual play, but I got to keep my team in mind too. What's best for the team sometimes not is what's best for the individual. Basketball has become such an individual sport because you want to overpower and dominate the opposition, but you got to incorporate that team element all the time too.
I think you can really dominate. You can do all the things by yourself, but when you really kind of let your team help you with those things, because it's great if you can make your own shot, but let's say you can pass the ball and cut and get to the basket. That's 2 points is 2 points. That's really what I did last night. I created some shots for myself, but then again, I let Breon, Tony set up the offense, give me the ball, and I work off of them too.
Where's your sweet spot at?
Definitely mid-range, elbow in. I like that little 15-foot jump shot driving to the basket.
You like it on the left side, right side, or does it matter?
Doesn't really matter.
I know sometimes you get used to shooting that left side. You're shooting all these left side shots. People in basketball, you don't realize you're right-handed, but sometimes the left side works better for you.
Yeah, I think too, because most people they play me to my left, so I really had to work on that left hand pull up a spot up on the left side.
What do you say has been the best basketball day of your life?
That's a good question.
One day that really stands out. Said, "Boy, I'd love to go." Well, everybody's got it. I'd love to go back and do that day again.
I'd say over the summer, I played with the Upward Stars out of Raleigh. We were down in Spartanburg at the Upward event when we were playing the number 2 team in the nation, the Upward Stars from Spartanburg, and I had like a 25-point game that day. And the first time we played them, they beat us pretty bad, and the second time they beat us by 1. But it was a great day for me and even my teammates that day.
Just got to feel good about that then.
Yeah.
What's been the ego check? We all have these ego checks. We're doing well, all of a sudden, boom, we get hit by the bricks, hit by an ego check.
I think at the HACO, when we played Northern High School, I was kind of on a roll, and then they had a game plan, and I should have known that they were going to have something to try to get to stop me, and I kind of was thinking, I got this, I'm going to do what I've been doing. Then they come in, I'm getting a double team, they playing a little bit dirty, and first half I was kind of out of it mentally, but then second half I talked to my coaches, my teammates, even my dad, and checked myself back in the game, and we were able to get the win.
What's your goal for your rest of your basketball career?
I would love to play at NC State, because I want to major in information technology in college, and my major will line up with what I want to do in basketball, and maybe after that I could play in the NBA, have a good career there too. Maybe
Kobe Martin and Caleb Martin, maybe meet the Martin brothers and pick up where those guys left off.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be cool.
Listen, Brandon, good to see you again. I know you guys got to keep things moving. Good luck tomorrow night in the championship game. It feels good to be in the championship already, right?
Yes, it does. Yes.
Absolutely. Brandon Lamberth with us at Shane's Rib Chat. Breon Seagrave's next. Breon coming in, get him in Shane's, get him rolling. They got to be